When you look beneath the surface, the story of Argentina, the United States, and China isn't just about trade. It's about pressure points, leverage, and the quiet forces that shape the future of entire regions.
To understand why Argentina's choices matter so much, you have to look at the forces that have been shaping the region for years. None of them are dramatic on their own, but together they create a kind of pressure that pushes nations toward one partner or another. And in Argentina's case, those pressures built up slowly until they reached a breaking point. The first pressure came from the economy. Argentina has faced inflation for decades, but the last few years pushed it into crisis territory. When a country's currency loses value, everything becomes harder: borrowing, investing, even planning for the next month. That instability opened the door for China to step in with currency swap lines that offered short-term relief. But those swap lines also created long-term dependence. The second pressure came from resources. Argentina holds some of the world's most important lithium reserves, a key ingredient in batteries, electronics, and modern energy systems. China understood the value of those minerals and moved quickly to secure access through investments and joint ventures. These deals weren't illegal or hidden. They were strategic, and they gave Beijing influence over industries that shape the future. The third pressure came from infrastructure. Ports, railways, and energy grids are more than construction projects. They are long-term anchors of influence. When a foreign power finances or builds them, it gains a voice in how they operate. China used this model across the developing world, and Argentina became part of that pattern. The fourth pressure came from geopolitics. The Western Hemisphere has always been central to U.S. security. When China expanded its presence in South America, it challenged long-standing principles about outside powers gaining footholds in the region. That shift didn't go unnoticed in Washington. And then came leadership. Javier Milei brought a new direction to Argentina, one focused on transparency, reform, and balanced partnerships. At the same time, the United States stepped forward with support that offered real alternatives: open agreements, reciprocal trade, and investment built on clear rules. These forces, economic strain, resource competition, infrastructure influence, and regional security, explain why Argentina became a focal point. They also explain why the balance is shifting now. If you think Argentina's shift could reshape the balance of power in the Western Hemisphere, you need to see the full story. Click the related video on your screen now, or use the link below to keep watching.
And thank you so much for watching.